spirits.
Okay. So, another, so to speak, night has passed. As you wake up, you feel the monotony of another day in this temple. There is little means of entertainment. The food that is provided is the same bland food you have every day. And you have been wearing the same clothes with little ability to wash or get cleaned.
Ew, really?
Needless to say, you are tired of being in this place. Your hair has gotten longer, your beards have grown thicker, and your sanity has been pushed to its limits. You've not seen a new face, an old friend, a loved one for what seems to be an eternity. Frustration grows as Mistra has offered little help other than assuring you that fate will be on your side. The looming end of the world is always present in your minds, and with each passing through the veil, you feel like you lose part of yourself. This is especially true for Dorpip, Malvis, and Orville. Dorpip, you have moments where you see a figure pass by your peripheral view. Moments you believe you see one extra person with the group. Malvis, on top of the visions, you will wake at times unsure if you have truly returned back to reality. You sometimes feel waves pushing against your location, have glimpses of confusion in which either your brother or Inara will have to bring you back. Orville, on top of these symptoms, you still have no memory of Inara. Even with everyone recounting tales for you of Inara, you still remember nothing. On top of that, you find yourself missing details of your past with people. You know you had a mother, but what did she look like? You were sure there was a childhood friend you were close to, but are only drawing blanks. All of this to say, this time in the timelessness has taken its toll. So the first thing, for those who would like to participate, as you've been talking about who Inara is, I'd like everyone to roll their perception if they want to be part of somebody explaining to Orville who Inara is. This is not going to be best roll wins, but it's going to be like a pie.
Do I have to roll?
I like pie.
No, you do not. But like I said, it's optional. If you don't want to be a part of it, you do not have to.
We're rolling to convince him of things? Or?
Yep. To convince him of who you are, because there's probably...
Wait, perception or persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. I'm going to reroll that one.
Again,
there we go.
This is optional. If you don't want to be a part of it, that's fine.
I rolled a 31.
Okay.
Rachel rolled a 10.
This is what he's paid for.
Nara, you rolled a 10.
I rolled a 10 to tell him about myself.
Okay. Anybody else roll?
I rolled a 9.
A 9.
I rolled a 19.
19.
Chop tracks, because he doesn't really like me at this point.
Okay, so we've got a pie, and we're gonna put this pie together. So these are all the different things Orville knows of Inara. So we'll start with the thing he's been told the most and that he believes the most. Which, Malvis, what has been the main message you've been conveying to Orville about Inara?
That she is loyal, and that she fights fiercely for those that she cares about and loves. Like in all of that, is even when the hardest, like the most devastating things have occurred to her, she has not broken. She has not turned away from those who stand around her.
Huh? See, Zach is here. I don't know how long you've been here, Zach.
About 30 seconds.
So we are rolling.
Sorry, I'm late, by the way.
It's okay. I have it on camera. We are rolling, for those who wish to roll, persuasion to try to influence Orville on who Inara is, since he still has no memory of her. So you don't have to. And what I'm telling everybody, this is not highest roll wins. This is like a pie. Right now, the biggest slice is Malvis's pie.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to persuade.
Okay, good
There
luck.
we go.
31's to beat.
Okay, well, we'll give it a try. 20.
20, okay. Glad I held on.
Dirty.
Yes, it is dirty.
But still.
Very dirty.
That's...
Wait, why? If it's a pie, why did you tell me what I had to beat?
I was just telling you what the highest was.
Oh, okay.
Because I took all the pie. It's mine now.
Oh, what kind of pie is it?
I mean, I guess you could have tried to convince however you wanted to, if you had the most influence.
Sure.
Okay. What kind of message do you try to convey to Orville about who
Am I
Inara
just
is?
saying this to him?
Yep, you can just say it or you can act it out, whatever one you want.
She's sort of a thickin' bitch.
Alright, I'm done.
Okay. That's something you get a lot.
To be conflicting information.
Uh,
That's really all you need to know. Malvis was telling me that she is very
Thanks.
loyal and... Well, obviously, he's the one she's fecking.
Well, first of all, we have not done such an act. I don't think we have done such an act. Have we done such an act?
Right.
I wink.
No.
Here, so I guess it's whatever we want to say.
And furthermore, it is rude to say that she's a fucking bitch, because she's not. No, she's very hard working and caring and loving and would kick your butt. So watch yourself, Chopet.
Well, I would like to clarify. I said feck, not fuck. And while the two are mostly interchangeable, that's all.
okay.
Could you elaborate on why you feel this way? Oh yeah, she tried to betray us. Didn't Chop tell you that? She tried
It hasn't been my turn yet.
She tried
I took with necessities. I thought
Let
we
me
were
put
already
it this way. Shut up, Malvis, you weren't there. Let me put it this way. Given an end-of-the-world scenario, she is somewhat likely to turn her back on us, alright? And that's how I feel about her.
I see. I do not know what to make of this information.
I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I guess your interpretation can be your own.
Chopet, I have no recollection of any of the events you are all speaking of, and if you are telling me different information, I have no idea who to trust.
Me?
You should trust me. No, you trust me. Do not trust this little one.
quite frankly, I don't trust either of you very far.
That's fair.
Who do you trust?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
You.
Well, maybe you should listen to what the rest of us have to say before making any strong opinions.
Well, well, seeing as our history together, the time we spent in that one place. Hold on. What's the bad Fey realm? The bad place.
The Shadow Realm.
Shadow Realm.
The Shadowfell.
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 Yes.
Yep.
Our time together in the Shadowfell, I would be most inclined to trust you.
Well, I will say this. Malvis was right about Inara. That she is loyal and fights fiercely for the ones she cares about. But she is only loyal to Malvis and only cares about Malvis.
What? No.
No.
Is this true, Nora?
Yeah.
No.
Before, actually, we're gonna pause. I'm gonna let everybody go through and say their piece, and then go from there. So Dorpip had the third highest roll of 19. So Dorpip, what would you say? Like I said, you can do it in character, or you can just say it. And then after everybody goes, then if you guys want to dig into that a little more, you can.
Well, just like what's been said, she's loyal.
Sound like a freaking dog.
And
Heal.
that's all I got.
Okay.
I don't have any feelings one way or the other about her or Malvis. They're both just normal people trying to do their own thing and survive. Other than Malvis, he's a tool.
Okay. Inara, how do you represent yourself?
Oh jeez, I don't know. I mean, I'd probably just. I'm not gonna do. I can't think in like character right now, but like I'd probably bring up like the whole situation that happened, and like I mean, kind of history of like
Yeah.
being, choosing to help them, and them, not just only Melvis, chop it, because I was the only one that wanted to go to your village, after like leaving the temple and stuff like that whole situation I'd probably bring up and like standing for them all, just to echo like what everyone was saying. Sorry, I couldn't think of that, like to how to word all of that in character.
Yeah. No, you're good.
That's fun.
Or like make it a huge long conversation, but yeah.
Okay. And then Chop, you said your piece. So kind of going back in and like, you guys can let me know whenever you feel like this.
Sorry, one question. Akur has been around Inara for a year. What's his thoughts on her?
That's a good point.
So I'm not going to put them in this chart, but from what you hear from Akur is that he speaks highly of Inara, but in doing so, you also feel, Orville, that he's kind of unintentionally backing up both sides, where he's like, yeah, Inara's she is very loyal. I mean, I see her just backing up my brother all the time. I know she's got his back. Oh, like, Nobody I trust to have his back more than her. So he's like trying to talk her up, but doesn't realize he's also kind of saying like this. And then the other one, what's her name?
So
Zoe.
Oh yeah.
she's not dead yet. They haven't killed her.
I always forget about her every week.
Zoe. Me too. Zoe, she speaks. The only thing she kind of uses Inara as a segue to bash on Malvis. She's like, she has the patience of a saint because she deals with Malvis all the time. And I don't know how she does it, but she does.
I could banish you.
That would be actually wonderful to be out of here for a bit.
Yes, but the thing is that I would banish you to another realm, and that would probably be like the 9 hells. Even you there for a minute is a very bad time.
And
So
which hell are you in?
Ah. Got him.
This one.
But yeah, and then so you've kind of heard all different sides.
Also, it's quick. This is a slight derail, but at the beginning you said that we're all smelly and like haven't washed.
Yep.
Every day that I cast prestidigitation on myself and anyone else who wants it, so we don't smell or look bad.
Cool.
But it's
Nice.
still there.
Anyone who wants it. So, aside from that, we're gross.
Chop does not care.
Pet also doesn't care.
I'd like to not at least smell myself. That'd be good.
You guys would probably do it on us for your own. Your own.
Yeah, he like secretly does it behind our backs or when we're sleeping or something.
I also have mending, so I can like repair clothes.
Our smelliness. Oh,
excellent.
I can't repair smelliness now.
If we
Repair
against prestidigitation.
Repair their olfactory glands when our smelliness destroys them.
You're saying we couldn't make that like pool into like some way that we could clean ourselves?
A giant magical jacuzzi. Yes.
Well, how would we clean the pool?
Water.
Magic.
Prestidigitation.
This goddess doesn't even have plumbing. What the heck?
There's plumbing. You guys
Oh.
get to use the bathroom.
Just not water.
Oh, you mean we don't have a
I'd
poop
have to
corner?
banish that.
Oh God.
I've already designated. I designated one when we first walked in.
We've all been pooping in there, and then Mistra's like, after a year, you guys, the
There's-
toilet's over here.
I thought that was a.
What?
Oh my god.
Yours. They didn't know. As I said,
Gosh.
derailment.
Poop is
You're
hilarious. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything, Orville, you want to follow up with any of this? Or otherwise we can go to the next scene.
Well, seeing as how my Inara graph is basically split in half between she's awful and she's great.
Roll a D2.
Actually, I just want to point out that
That's
it was.
Wait, how much of this is negative?
66% of it is positive. 67% of it is positive.
How are you getting that?
Because Dorpip,
Dorpip was
Malvis.
Dorpip was neutral. He's not positive.
Okay, fine. So we'll cut that in half.
If
11
anything,
to
he's
negative.
somewhat
11 to positive.
negative. He just didn't say any negative things.
It is
Oh,
more
He
positive
doesn't
than
care as much as
He said,
It is more
yeah, he
positive.
said she was loyal and that he hates Malvis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just as an aside.
But it, yeah,
Yeah.
it's 30. It's 33%.
Malvis.
33%
Go
negative.
ahead.
Definitely 33% negative. Yeah.
But one of the people that
Anyway.
Orville trusts the most was negative, so does that make a
Well,
difference?
that's
Who
hard.
does he
I
trust
mean,
the most? Chop? Yeah, because he's from the same.
But we were
Plane?
also in a fight, although the fight was because of how Anara
yeah.
handled
That's
it. So
Yeah, that's weird.
it's a paradox.
So yeah, I guess I'm not sure how much I should weigh. Like, yeah,
Well, by
that.
the pie. The pie is how you weigh it, I
Remember
guess.
that whole thing?
Well, it's like persuasion. It's like who's the most persuading, but I have like a predisposition to trust Chop more. So I don't know exactly how to weigh that with the rest of the numbers. But I think I'll say that I have a decently good picture of what happened because Inara said she talked about it.
Yeah. I think that's
And
fair.
I think I would understand that Inara did something
Awful.
that
Unforgivable.
upset the Chops.
Worthy of banishment.
Worthy of death.
And
God.
that she acknowledges the complexity of the situation when your group is split. So yeah, that's, I feel like I'll just say, yeah, that I'm basically back to where I was before.
Okay.
I forgot.
Cool.
Because I don't want to think harder than that.
Fair enough. So then the next thing, we're going to look back at how this past year has impacted all of your characters. So we're asking, how has relationships evolved to? So a couple things. Akul and Zoe have gotten close to each other. First it seemed like a friendship, but they are now showing it has blossomed into something more.
Sexy.
Is it actually a relationship or just hooking up? Because I mean, there's a difference.
We will.
We'll have a chance.
We will go. I want to go through.
Might kill my brother now.
There'll be time. We will go through the list and we'll see how everybody has interacted with others. So what we're gonna do is I have a name list here. We're gonna go through everybody, and we've done this once before, where person will say like, "Here's how I think." The other person will agree, disagree, and so at the end, really the key is if it's been a positive relationship, neutral, or negative. So if both players say, "Yeah, I've had a good relationship," we're gonna roll charisma. Added advantage. If they say it's neutral, or one say it's good and one says it's bad, just roll charisma straight up. If both say it's negative, they both roll charisma with disadvantage. So we're going to see, so there's a potential, even if things are bad between somebody, there's a potential things might go well. And even if you're getting along with people, there's a potential that there's a falling out.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
So we will explore that.
Sweet.
And I'm going to go based off what I'm seeing on my screen. So first will be Chop. Not Chopette, but Chop. So you're going to start with, how has your relationship with Chopette been over this last year?
I'd say it's been pretty decent. I think he's gotten annoyed.
She's
several
gotten
times.
annoyed.
No, Chop has gotten annoyed
My bad.
at Chopette a few times, but I think he's grown to understand that Chopette is still kind of a young, eager child.
Okay.
Still kind of figuring things out in the world.
So overall positive experience.
Overall positive. Yeah.
Okay. Chopette, you agree? Any?
I would agree that Steve and Zach are sometimes negative toward each other, but Steve recognizes that I'm an eager child and still trying to make my way in the world, and that is
Does
also
sum up
true.
our relationship pretty well, huh?
Yeah, that's also true for Chop and Chopette. Positive overall.
Okay. All right, both of you.
Chopette is my best friend
In the world.
Go
Rolling.
ahead.
What? Charisma?
Charisma at advantage. Or persuasion, if you would like.
Those are the same for me. 7, that's not very good.
And 12 and 1. Let's go with the 12.
I will go with 11.
Okay. So, despite having a lot of good opportunities, you guys have found yourself kind of drifting apart. It's actually kind of turned into a neutral relationship.
Well, that's what
Okay.
it was last year.
You
so I
don't-
guess that's okay.
You don't dislike each other by any means.
He's just kind of old.
Yeah. So, do you
His
guys?
eagerness, her eagerness gets on my nerves.
Do you guys wanna? Do you guys?
You're
wanna,
so feckin' old. All the time.
Well, if
Can't
you
you
would
get any
focus,
younger? We're
would focus
literally
on
in
your
a
work.
place. We're literally in a place where time stands still, and you're still old.
stop thinking about my oldness and focus on getting your items crafted.
Ah.
The sooner you do that, the sooner we can get out of here.
You're such a whatever the fantasy equivalent of
All
a
right,
boomer
listen,
is.
listen. I think we just
All right.
need some space right now.
right.
Okay, let's just take a break and come back to work later. How's that sound?
Fine.
You have a very
Okay.
different view of neutral.
Of
than
neutral?
I have.
That's just annoyed. We weren't angry, just annoyed. It's fine.
I'm trying to get us to take a breath.
Okay. Then.
That's fair
We went-
criticism, though.
A little too far that direction. I admit.
Then Chop, and Dorpip. Chop, what was your relationship with Dorpip?
Neutral but growing. I think. I think he respects the fact that Dorpip is suffering a bit from going into the other realm.
Yeah.
And that he basically is who he is.
Yeah. Okay, so you're saying neutral?
Yeah, we'll go with neutral.
Okay. Dorpip, do you agree with that? Any other word you would use to describe your relationship?
Nope, I totally agree.
Okay, both of you roll your persuasion / charisma at a just straight up roll.
Ooh. 19.
Okay.
$17.
17.
Wow.
Okay. Though you have had your differences, you two actually find a lot of common ground with each other, and end up having a lot of respect for each other, turning this into a really good relationship. What are some things that maybe you've done for the other one, or that they've done for you, that's really turned them into a positive asset in your life?
I think I've probably volunteered to grab some of his items for crafting a couple times since I'm done with mine and he's going crazy.
And I probably stepped in some arguments and just try to get Chop to calm down.
Cool.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Inara.
Yeah, that's still negative. But again, we probably haven't spoken this entire time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I would imagine that she'd probably just ignore him.
Yeah, that's how Chap would react too.
Yeah. So are we saying negative or neutral?
Yeah.
Negative.
Negative.
And
I mean, I think it would still be that. I would agree that there'd probably be that like negative undertone still.
Yeah. I don't think it's not as bad as it was.
Yeah.
But like we've both agreed to just we both have a silent agreement to just stay out of each other's way, essentially.
All right.
Yeah.
I think.
So
I would agree.
so I'm gonna have you both roll at disadvantage.
Okay, we're rolling.
Persuasion
Either.
/ charisma.
Well, they're both plus.
Oh
0.
dear. Okay, well, I don't think I need to roll again.
Actively kill her,
We're rolling a disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
but don't actually.
Oh dear,
kill her.
Nara. This is not good for us.
What'd you roll?
Well, I rolled a 1.
Oh.
What did you roll, Nara?
5.
5. Despite trying to stay apart from each other, this place isn't that big. And whether it's somebody intentionally saying the wrong thing or doing the wrong thing, tension starts to just boil over. Like, at this point, this is the most uncomfortable relationship for everybody here, because it is so, you can cut the tension. Like, you guys cannot be in the same conversation with getting into an all-out argument.
Cool.
Is there anything you want to add flavor for? What's pushed you guys to this level?
And
I was
Nara,
thinking-
that beard's coming in nicely.
Fuck off.
No.
Got him.
Oh, see, I was thinking that, yeah,
Oh.
you know, the one sort of friend I still had, he turned against me in Chopette, so that's fine.
I turn.
Oh, that was maybe the argument that,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like that's what pushed it over.
Yeah.
She's blaming you for that, and you're okay.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Yeah, Chop would have no part of that.
okay.
I think anytime that Inara would ask somebody to do something, I think Chop would jump on him like, "Yep, there she goes, refusing to be accountable for herself."
Yeah.
Something like that.
And so how this is going to work in game mechanics, if any of you are in life danger, you have to roll. You'll have to roll to be willing to intervene and help them, because at this point you would be okay with letting them die.
I feel like he already showed that, so it's not out of the blue.
And then if you end up having positive relationships, if you're helping fight with each other, you get advantage. So there'll be.
I don't think I've ever been in a situation where my player characters hated another player character. This is interesting.
I like
What
it.
about that time we left Eon to?
I was about to say, you forgot Eon?
That's not like active.
Oh, that was
hate.
just
That's
Steve
like,
hating him.
that was
That's
just like
true.
hmm,
That was everyone hating him.
this guy is a jackass, and I'm okay with him dying. It's more a
I
passive,
only
passive
overheard
hate.
you guys talking, so I never really knew
Yeah.
if he was really.
That was a funny campaign.
Yeah. Okay, Malvis.
He was a dick.
How's your relationship
Yes.
with Malvis going, Chop?
I would say it's going neutral.
Okay.
I think I probably would have been because I think it used to be positive, but it's probably been taken down because he's with Inara.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of been like on my nerves a bit.
Yeah. Yep. That makes sense. Malvis, what about you?
Negative.
Negative. Why negative? Why are you saying negative?
Because he's in this open conflict with Inara.
Okay.
And Inara's my person.
Yeah.
And he was
Dude.
one who was like leading the charge on the banishment of her.
Okay.
And
Dude.
so I just like, yeah.
And thought
He
about
wanted to
banishing
banish
you
me
too.
so.
And thought about banishing me, yeah.
Okay. So both of you roll persuasion / charisma at disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Okay.
Yep, disadvantage.
The worst I can do is 13. So
Okay, well I rolled a 3, so that'll help.
You have a plus 12?
I have a plus 12 to persuasion. I rolled a 23 as my disadvantage.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is
31 or 23.
So I'm going to kind of put those together. So you guys actually stay in the neutral territory. Like you're frustrated with each other, but you guys can at least put it aside when figuring out what to do. You have that ability. But like there's no love among you. So very neutral.
Yeah. And that makes sense because it's like I'm seeing Chomp doing all these things for the party. Like, okay, well, like he's still a good individual, but I have my own personal feelings. Yeah, okay, I follow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you want to add to that, Chop?
Yeah, I mean, because Malvis is going crazy too, so he feels a little bit bad for that. And again, Malvis is Malvis, and he's just who he's going to be. You know exactly what you're going to expect from him.
Yeah. Okay. And then Dorpip.
You mean
I think we
Orville?
did Dorpip.
Orville.
You mean
I'm
Orville.
sorry.
Orville.
I'm sorry. Orville.
I think positive. I think he, especially with the interaction with him losing his Nara, he just kind of feels bad for him and feels like he needs to help him kind of get back on the road to sanity.
Yeah. Okay. Orville?
Trying to remember where I was at
We're both negative.
before. I think it was more on the negative side. I think maybe more neutral, because again, like having that more established relationship, but then also seeing how Chop is just not letting go of the Inara thing. I think Orville would not think highly of that. And also just, I feel like Orville is in a bad mood altogether because of all the hallucinations and forgetting people and forgetting where he is. I think that is all taking a toll.
Yeah.
In every relationship.
Got it.
So I would probably say more on the neutral side.
Okay. And okay, so yours was neutral, and I'm sorry.
I think I had positive.
Positive. Okay, so you guys will roll straight up.
Persuasion?
Yep.
Okay, 17.
7.
Okay, so yeah, that is... Hang on, let me look at my chart. See where I want that to end. So you have 7 and 17.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, you guys are neutral. My take on this, and I'll let you guys add this, is that Chop, you're trying with him, but he doesn't seem to want to take what you're giving.
Yeah, that's fair.
And so there's a little bit of tension there. Anything you guys want to add?
No, I think I said.
Yeah, I think the Inara thing probably just makes it too awkward and I don't know if you probably want to try and keep the peace a little bit.
Yeah, I think like this will come up when it's mine and Ara's turn. But I think I would be trying to spend more time with Inara.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool. All right. So you guys are neutral. Chopette. So we already did Chop. So now we're going to be
Yes.
Dorpip. Chopette, what's your relationship with Dorpip?
It's the same as it's always been. Super duper neutral.
Okay.
She just doesn't.
I have to choose. Okay, so.
Well, you're saying neutral, so that's fine. Neutral.
Oh,
is-
okay. I'm saying super duper neutral.
Okay. Door Pip.
Neutral.
Okay. All right, you guys can roll straight up.
Where's my frickin'? There it is. Hiya! 6!
10.
Okay. Your guys' relationship has turned negative.
I hate that guy.
Tension
What a loser.
has filled up, and you guys have gotten really frustrated with each other. What's happened that you guys have started to really butt heads?
Yeah, butthead.
Chop's a one-trick pony, or chop at.
What?
Sorry. Did you call her a
What?
one-trick pony?
What do
Yep.
you mean by that? Meanie?
It means you can only go on the same subject over and over and over.
What? What are you talking about? I have plenty of subjects to talk about.
And why are you stuck on the same ones?
Because there's nothing else to do here. I'm done with you. Get away. Go away.
See, there you go with your one-trick pony.
Yeah, I'm walking away.
Okay. I'm also gonna. There's something that's gonna come out of this at the end as well for overall. Just maybe you've been in a workplace
No,
where there's
it's
been a lot of tension,
Pronounced Orville.
or maybe there's another place, but just there's stuff's adding up. Okay. So Door Pip
Doesn't
is
describe my work perfectly at all.
negative.
That was my own work, but not now.
Inara.
Negative.
Okay. Inara?
I was thinking about this, and I'm like, I feel like, I mean, it can still remain negative, but I feel like overall it would still remain negative, but I feel like Inara would probably be trying to, get back into a better relationship with Chapat, but who knows if that's actually happening or not, because she's kind of stubborn.
Yeah. So
No.
and so in your maybe this should be the verbiage
Mine
should
would
be
probably
like
be more neutral because
yours
I'm
is-
trying to get to neutral, but I can still roll negative if you want me to.
okay. Yep. If it's since one's negative and one's neutral, it will be disadvantaged.
That's fine. I was just like, role playing wise, I'd probably feel like she's probably trying to since we're stuck
So
here,
that one's a 9.
make
and
it better.
That
but-
one's a 3.
No, we're doing well because I have a 0 plus 0. 6.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you two. This is another just all out feud. Something happened that just again it's erupted. You're almost on the same boat as you are pretty much on the same boat as Chop, where you two can almost not be in the same discussion without arguing. What kind of happened that pushed this over to the edge?
Well, that whole thing with her betraying us, and
You're
probably
bringing
will
that
betray
up?
us.
Come on.
I don't really want to be
Over it.
stabbed in the back, so
It was
I'm still
Not
bringing
even
it
a
up.
real situation, and it was once.
It might as well be a real situation. You heard what
We've
Mistress
been-
said.
We've been together how long, Chop?
Too long.
Oh, snap.
I would guess I should have tried to help your people.
Oh yeah? What did you do exactly?
Oh, I don't know. We fought goblins for your whole village
Oh,
and saved
yeah.
them. Help your
Right.
dad.
It only took us, I don't know, way too long to get there.
Yeah, I was the only one that wanted to go after we had Memphis.
Yeah, you were the only one who wanted to go after we did this, and after we did that, and after we did all those other things. Yep.
You also did not want to go.
I absolutely did want to go. Do you remember how many times I brought it up?
You could have just
If-
gone.
If you could have
I
left, you could have gone.
tried. How did you
Wait.
expect me to get there on
Wait.
foot? I didn't even know my way around the continent.
Oh my god, we had a fucking map. We could have said, go here. Just walk that way.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna bring it back since it's spilling out of Nara.
Yeah, get out of here, Malvis. What are you doing?
Sorry. I just like...
Negative.
Oh, you're-
Yeah.
You want to go to...
yes, Malvis, negative.
And now that, real quick.
At this point, even
Yeah.
Mistra's like, y'all can get out.
Yeah, Mistra's
Yeah.
like negative,
Yeah.
negative, negative, negative.
Okay. So
Yeah, it's...
Chopet, Malvis, where are y'all at?
Negative.
Go ahead and roll at
I mean,
disadvantage.
I'd like him more if he wasn't
Here's
a
what
bad
I
person.
think it's funny is if you guys somehow roll high enough with disadvantage to make
Right.
it more positive.
What'd you roll?
You
Also,
heard
we're
me.
The best friends.
I'm rolling right now. Hold on. Dang it, that one's a 20. Let's see what this one is. 8! Thank goodness.
Okay.
Phew.
What'd you roll?
17.
17. Okay, you somehow
No.
end in the neutral territory. Maybe it's just because you two are decided it's not worth the fight, and so like you've literally just come to a point where it's
No, I just saw his butt from the right angle a couple times.
Yes.
Like, oh...
I forgot all
Yeah,
about
but
it.
What are we talking about?
Oh. Wow, Malvis. Never seen you from that angle.
And I feel like that's what like also has me of like giggling a little bit because I've thought about like the number of interactions we've had in taverns where it's like we've shared so much. Yeah, where it's like, oh, I haven't seen you from the angle. Like, oh my god, she's looking at my butt.
Again.
Yeah, we shared a lot, and so it's like, all right, I can't hate you.
Can I also say
Also,
that
like you're. Say it again.
Oh, I'm like, that adds to the fuel that I'm between her and
yeah, there's a little bit of jump.
Yeah, but it's definitely like, oh, we've shared a lot of adventures together. Like we've done a lot together. I can't throw that away.
Yeah. Okay. And then finally, Orville. Chopet, what's your relationship with Orville?
I don't know. It's probably neutral.
Okay.
I mean,
Orville?
the guy lost his memory, so he doesn't really have a personality.
Oof.
No, I don't know. Just neutral.
Okay.
Everyone hates each other.
No, I said neutral.
Well, there hasn't been a single instance of.
I said positive for Chop, but then we rolled neutral.
Yeah.
and Chopper are
Chop,
positive.
yeah, Chop and Doorpip are buddies.
Well, that's great for them.
Yeah, it's okay, Nate. Besides, you and I are gonna roll positive right now anyway.
Yep, good.
I mean, like, again, given the situation, given the fact that Orville is kind of a stranger to most of these people, there's not like an established relationship there, and seeing them all fighting constantly, I don't think Orville's gonna be in a good relationship with anybody.
Yeah. So are you saying neutral or are you saying negative?
No, it's not okay, Nate.
What's not okay?
Get mad.
I'm mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay if you wanted to get mad, because I think we're just feeding into Joe's plans.
Yeah, I'll say negative. I think
Okay.
that
We're the smiling DM.
So go ahead and roll at disadvantage then.
All right. I got a 2.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Which is a natural one. Wait, I have lucky. Can I re-roll that?
Gonna say for this.
You're gonna say no? It would make sense if you said no.
Gonna go ahead and say no ski on that one.
Wow, I got a 24.
For
Hell
with
yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he did.
Well, the
Okay.
15 plus
You roll a natural 20 and a 15.
All right. So,
Nate, there's your good roll.
Here, I'll roll my
Apparently
other
the
one
universe-
anyway.
Apparently
Just
the
for
universe
storytelling
really wants me to
purposes.
be
yeah,
friends
let's
with Chop Head.
let's do it. Yeah, do a reroll.
Oh, I did.
I'm going to let your lucky kick in.
Well,
That's the
okay, then it's 16.
16.
Well, no, it's
Dang.
8. Is it 8 still? Like if you
No,
reroll
that
the
was a previous one. I never rolled the second time because I had already rolled
Yeah.
a natural one. So do you
Okay.
want me to roll a
Yeah.
third time?
Yeah, roll
Okay.
again then.
16 again.
Wow.
Okay. So actually, something happens between you
We
two.
start making out.
No thanks.
Okay, yeah, I agree.
So,
I mean-
and my brother just going at it.
You know what happens to sailors when they're on sea for a long time. I'm just
They
saying.
get scurvy.
But yeah, you guys actually end up with a
But
positive relationship, whether if it's
all right.
something you end up bonding over or maybe
I try to help him remember some stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I tell him
Uh,
stories of my village, even if he can't remember things.
Yeah, no, you can help me try to understand your world, Chop It.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
want to know about
It's pretty
your
great.
world.
Except
And
it's really, really amazing. You know, apart from the yearly goblin raids, apart from a giant demon lord trying to take over everything, apart from a sky coming from across the sea from a country we'd never heard of and trying to destroy us all, apart from the barrens separating the north and the south and all the dangers in between, other than those things, it's amazing. You'd love it. There's this one guy I know named Malvis. Not him, he's an idiot. Mitchram, I think he's like your father or something, I don't remember. Well, in my world, he was sort of a friend of mine. We went on some adventures together. He built this strange, contraption called Barry, which may or may not have been my son. I don't know. There was something strange with that where people were trying to tell me he was my son. But that doesn't really make sense. And we went to his wedding to the Queen. And we were the best dressed.
Stephanie.
Oh, right. Stephanie, not the Queen. Yeah, the Queen was there. Oh yeah, Stephanie, I forgot about her. I hated her. Anyway, yeah, our world's pretty great. You should come visit my village sometime. Now that it's saved, no thanks to Anara and the others.
This brings them closer together.
Yes.
If we
We
manage to save the world.
I would say this brings them together because it's like their break away from the fighting.
Yes. Thank you, Joe. You understand me.
I do. Okay.
This
All right.
is why we're neutral and not positive.
All right, Dorpip. We start off with Inara. How's your relationship with Inara, Dorpip?
Neutral.
Neutral. Okay.
Do you have any feelings one way or another about being a traitor?
Got it.
I mean, yeah, I think that's probably fair because, like, there hasn't been, like, something to really solidify either, like, a positive or a negative fully.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those relationships where it's like, we're fine hanging out, we talk to each other, we'll have, you know, help each other with stuff, but it's not like we're friends, but we're not, like, enemies either.
Yeah. Okay. All right. You both roll just straight up.
And watch, we'll be enemies now because. Oh!
Me!
It's 16.
Okay.
Actually,
Oh no.
Okay.
They hate each other.
Kill each other immediately.
He's
So
like deciding.
That come out to neutral. It's a
You-
positive. It's
Average.
a
The average is
fail.
9.5.
yeah, so you guys are on the neutral side. Like, yeah, you're neutral, borderline disliking each other, but you guys can operate around each other.
I feel like it'd be more of just because we don't know each other.
Maybe.
Or he came. Maybe he, like, you know. It's just like you associated with John.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Malvis. Dorpip, what's your relationship
Yes.
with Malvis?
Negative.
Oh, I was gonna say positive.
Okay.
You tried to kill him.
What?
Say it.
Yeah.
You tried to kill me.
Oh, that's right.
That was like 3 months ago.
Oh man, it was like 3
A
months
year
ago.
in this game.
I feel like if someone tried to kill me, I would remember it a long time.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Look, I shot you last year. It's time to move on.
Listen.
Get over it. You
Move
survived.
You tried
I
again?
mean,
Fine. I said I'm
Get over
sorry.
it,
I got
Gareth.
startled.
I was about to say, I still remember some things
I heard somebody
from
walk.
10 years ago.
All right, so you guys are gonna roll straight up.
Okay. $24.
3.
3 again.
Okay. You guys are gonna be neutral,
So,
but more on the functional neutral side, where like to a degree, Dorpip, you've let it go, but also like as much as one can let go, almost being killed by somebody else. So it's still there, but you like make no effort to try to get to know him or build a relationship. And Malvis, you've probably picked it up by now. Anything you guys want to add?
JD and Cox.
I'm gonna Google the psychology of how long it takes to get over someone trying to murder you.
My God.
oh yeah, that's good. That's good. It's gonna be a year and 4 months. Just watch.
I think it depends on the.
Okay, I need to distract us for a second. The top search result is from Quora, so you know it's gonna be good. What should I do if someone wants to kill me? Try to convince them to stop.
I think that's good.
Alright, I'm done.
Below no.
But
46 minutes.
to answer your question, I feel like Malvis like really liked what about Inara, which again was basic of like, yeah, she's loyal, but that was the tool. And I think it's just like the that it was a sense of like honesty all the way through, and he's like, wow, like this person is just like, you know, I don't see myself as a tool, but like, you know, I guess like I've done some things that are kind of toolish. So like that's what has his mind going. But it's really right now it's like, okay, yeah, I see that you're not really on board with this, but I'm still gonna try to make an effort, but also recognizing that something might not come out of it.
Okay. All right. And then it's gonna be so Malvis is neutral. Then Orville.
I am going with neutral.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and roll straight up.
17.
3!
3 again.
David likes the threes.
Okay. Neutral, kind of erring on the side of like, they're really not great. Yeah, you guys just nothing each other. Anything you two want to add?
No.
I got nothing.
All right.
They are
All right.
nothing.
Okay. Inara.
Oh gosh, why are you picking?
You. Oh, I messed that up a little bit. That's all right. We can change it.
What?
Door
You can
pick.
choose something else. We already talked.
You and Door. Oh, you did. Sorry. No, that is right then. Malvis.
Been stuck in here a year. I mean, I still think it's probably positive. I feel like, especially after everything we went through with like that, the last time we were in there and everything.
Yeah.
Because even if things were like annoying us, it would still be like, there's a lot of other people that are more annoying. So problems are, not that bad.
Okay.
This is my person, and I love her, and so I'm like, yeah, 100%. Even if we're like on each other's nerves at times, it's like, but no, like this is, I fought for this person. Like,
Yeah.
this is my person.
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, both of you roll at advantage.
Advantage. Let's see how that
28.
goes. 18. I rolled actually pretty high.
Yeah.
Nice. You two are doing really great. Your relationship is blooming. You're really enjoying your time together. It's like the
We're
one.
trying to show up Akur and Zoe.
Yes.
I constantly will point at him like, look at those two fuckheads. He doesn't even know. They just made him here. There's no not or anything important happening.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing, but yeah, we should try to maybe tell him about her. I don't know.
And finally, Orville.
Orville. I would say, like, with Orville, like, it's still probably, like, a fairly neutral thing, but I feel like after him not remembering her, she would be trying to make it more of a positive, like, relationship because, like, and helping him remember everything.
Yeah.
But, like, he still doesn't really remember, so, like, I don't know.
Yeah, and Orville would also be trying to spend more time with Inara, specifically because two of the group members are
Peter?
Yes.
What?
Want her dead are the words you're looking for.
Pretty extreme, guys. Come on.
That's what Joe said to us.
Banishment is not dead, okay?
Well, it changed, Joe said.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and just roll straight up because we had neutral across the board.
I positive.
Oh, positive. Sorry. And Nara, you said
Like that
Neutral.
edging on, like, positive edging on neutral because, like, I'm trying to, spend more time and
All
help him remember.
you gotta give me one word. Which one do you want?
Well, then we'll go positive.
Okay. Go ahead and roll at advantage.
Persuasion advantage.
Advantage.
Roll. 27.
17.
Yeah. You two have become friends again. Even though you don't remember the past, Orville, you know who Inara is now, and that's all that matters to you. anything else you two would like to add?
Makes sense. And I feel like, since he does, I mean, even before he didn't remember, like, he was still on the side of, like, standing up for her a little bit anyway, so she'd probably remember that too.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Cool. All right. Malvis, what's your relationship with Orville?
Oh yeah, that's all that's left.
That's all that's left. I'm gonna say positive.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember if Malvis has given me any reasons to not like Malvis. The answer is
I
probably
don't even
yes.
know.
I mean, other than just his normal antics,
Do you
I don't
need to ask?
Yeah,
know that he definitely has, but yeah.
has not true Malvis? Probably not. Have other Malvises? Absolutely.
I'll give it a neutral just to be safe.
Okay, then just straight up roll.
Okay. 25.
Okay. Persuasion. 22.
Okay,
You guys really had
you two have kind of developed a bromance. And so yeah, surprisingly,
Well, that could be why there was tension with him and Chop because of that. That makes sense.
Surprisingly, I am positive with 3 people.
yeah, you've got the highest amount of good relationships going on. Inara has the most negative.
I don't have any negatives, do I?
Chopet does have 2 as well. Malvis, you don't have.
Wait, I only. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. Dorpip and I did
Bring
not
it.
roll very well.
Yeah. So keep that in
You're
mind.
saying Malvis? I don't have any negatives, just neutrals and positives.
You have.
That's due to your dice. That's not fair.
Yeah.
I was no, it has
You
it
have a
has something
high
to do with my
charisma.
plus 12 persuasion.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yes.
Your
That's not quite a
modifier.
charisma.
Yep. There are those.
The rest of us chose to not put anything in charisma.
Yep.
I didn't either. It's okay.
So, okay.
Hey, my intelligence
only
is lower
place I
than my
put things.
charisma.
Okay. So
That
we're
sounds right.
so keeping this
Hey.
in mind. So we're gonna kind of let you all feel this out. Is 3 times a day, food appears. If you guys want to, you don't really have to, but if you want to look at the map, actually it might be good just so you guys can kind of put where everybody goes. But food comes from the middle table, kind of just appears.
Is this on the VTT?
Yep.
Okay.
And
I asked
yeah,
everyone when the food appears. I ask them like, what is your every time what is your favorite? What do you crave right now?
Meat.
and
Pray for
And
you
so
to
it's just,
shut up.
if it's like, I literally press it to just taste of meat, the taste of me shutting up, like whatever anyone wants into their food.
cool.
Right.
Excellent. What's provided is just a basically rabbit stew and a loaf of bread and a little bit of juice, or some juice. So yes, you can do that, add whatever you want, so you make
To make it more
things a little better.
appetizing.
Which might be why also you have a neutral, positive relationship with people.
Everybody, because you keep the food tasting decent.
Yes.
And everyone's
So yeah, where would everybody like to be in here?
I will be by the pool of blood.
The pool of blood. Where am I? There I am.
I will eat over in that churchy area. Wait, where am I? Right here.
the
there-
top churchy area or the chapel area.
Apple, get away from me! Oh wait, that's Akur. Akur is fine. Why am I so tiny?
You're tiny.
Okay,
That's a good point.
The next thing I would like to go through. So, is this the typical eating arrangement? Is this where usually people eat? I mean, there might be a few times you switch around, but
When Akur and Zoe inevitably start making out, I scoot to the back bench over here.
Oh, yeah, that's up. I forgot.
It happens about once a week.
yeah.
Can I sit with you?
I actually
Chuck?
feel like I'm whenever they're in this vicinity, I'm always just like sitting watching them.
That since they both kind of feel like
Yeah.
outsiders of this group, that's what's kind of drawn them together.
Can I sit with you, Chopette?
Sure, Orval. You can sit with me.
Will you tell me more stories of my father?
Sure. He was very good at what he did.
And then I just tell him some more stories. I don't remember a lot of things. What did Mitchum do?
Tell me how great
he helped
my
me
last
save the
character
world.
was.
Tell me
We
how great
rode
the
on
character is.
dragons. He had this dragon named Charmander that he raised from an egg. Did you know that? Did he do that where you came from?
No, I am afraid not. In
Well, that
my
was
land of the dragons.
heckin' awesome. And then I got a dragon. We all got dragons. Well, kind of. They weren't really ours, you know, because dragons are their own creatures. It's not like we own dragons. But we fought alongside the dragons to defeat the sky.
Yes,
Your
and
father
I-
helped raise Charmander from an egg, and we met this great dragon spirit that sort of helped guide us on our quest.
Oh, how exciting. Yes, in my realm, the dragons were raised by some monks from a monastery.
Really?
Yes.
That's quite a bit different than where we come from.
Yes,
At least
although
as far
can't
as I know, I
remember-
suppose.
I can't remember who they were. How odd.
Well, don't sweat it, Orval. You're not remembering a lot of stuff recently, and I think in time it'll come back to you. You just have to keep talking. Don't get lost in the air.
I say, tapping on his forehead.
That is good advice, Chopette. I do hope that once we get out of here, this affliction will end.
I do too.
I
We
think
made a lot
Mistress-
of mistakes along the way.
Yes, I think Mistress said it would. Although sometimes I have trouble remembering who Mistra is.
She's in that room over there. You can go talk to her. She doesn't really like it when I knock on her statue anymore.
No, yes, I don't think she really likes talking. For the sake
No.
of talking.
Right, I sort of got that impression as well.
Okay. The next thing I'd like to know is sleeping arrangements. Where does everybody find a place to sleep?
Same place.
So yeah, I sleep on one of these benches. Easy.
Um,
Right between Malvis and Inara.
I was about to say, I was like, very nice, sleep close to go. Stay cozy. I don't want to speak for you, Nara, but I feel like we'd sleep either in the same space or right next to each other.
yeah, that's probably true.
You sleeping in the doorway?
No, I moved myself there because I saw that Zoe and Akur had moved into this corner where I couldn't see them.
Yeah.
So I moved closer as I was eating to be like, what the fuck?
Oh, they're over here.
Yeah, when we sleep, I just accept the fact that
It's gonna be some hanky panky over there.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And they're not quiet about it.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so
Gosh.
in that case, I feel like maybe all the way up here,
Where?
like
Oh, yeah. Okay.
up north.
Oh, jeez. I just made... why can't I move myself? There we go. There we go.
I got you.
I couldn't move. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see. Do we need to go into the Vale, quote unquote, to get supplies, or do people have supplies to?
Well,
We
did
had
we get
supplies
this from
from
that last time?
Yes, I think
Yeah,
we did. I don't know if we.
This
we-
says
we-
I have rabbit leather.
Excellent.
And I have metal for a blade, it says. Huzzah! I wrote it down. Are you proud of me? Do I get bonus XP?
No.
Yeah, I shouldn't really. It's situations like that where I tell my students, congratulations on doing your job.
I was so close to saying that. Okay. So
Yeah.
who would like to start crafting?
Chop
Oh.
et.
Okay, Chopette, what are you going to craft?
Okay, I will work on this belt of storm giant strength.
Okay, and that's legendary.
Yep, and it looks like I'm working on stage 3 because, well, if I remember the rules correctly, which I always forget, is since I broke it last time, you start at whatever your previous thing was.
Yep. So if you were
Alright.
like on the second time and it breaks, you're still on the second time.
Okay, so what do I roll
I have
again?
I have
like,
a
some
question
bonuses.
before Zach rolls.
Yeah.
I am done with all my stuff, and I've already crafted one of these. Can I help him with this?
Well, people are.
Yeah.
I'm already.
He knows how to craft this.
Yeah, I'm already having people roll at advantage
Okay.
because the idea that we've been in here for so long, you guys would just have naturally gotten really good at this.
Cool.
So, I mean, you can say you're helping, but one way or the
Hi,
other.
Saying-
helping.
The reason I have an advantage is because he's already made one. That's what I'm saying.
Cool.
Okay, what am I rolling again? Just my proficiency?
Yep, your proficiency. And then 2 plus 2, I think, D4 at the first one, and then plus D4 after that.
Okay. And this is with advantage?
Yeah, don't forget your successes and failures bonus.
Yep.
Okay, so this is with advantage. So let me roll another one. Oh, natural 20.
Okay, nat 20. You get 3 successes.
How many do I need?
4.
Sorry,
Oh, no,
quick-
that's...
quick-
You need 3, sorry. So that you succeeded on that one.
Okay. Score.
sorry, Zach, quick side pause.
Okay.
I saw 23. I just want to make sure you're rolling the right. It's proficiency bonus. Remember.
Yeah, I rolled a 20 and 2 d4s, and I didn't add my proficiency bonus yet.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. Sorry.
But I just told Joe that I rolled a natural 20 because that was correct, so I didn't even add my stuff yet.
Gotcha. Sorry. Ignore me.
You're good.
I'm out of here.
No, you're good.
It's all right.
Okay.
We can edit
Okay,
that
so
out now.
Yeah, jeez. Wow. So so am I done now? For
Yep,
now, I mean.
Yep, you've completed that one.
Hey, remember that
I'm,
one time
I
Jacob said
finished-
something absolutely useless?
Yeah, golly. So I finished stage 3. How many stages are there? 4?
4. You need one more.
Sweet.
Okay. Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
Okay.
I am going to try again. I picked up a couple more gems, so I'm going to try to continue to make the Ring of 3 Wishes.
Okay.
I can't do it that way. No, since my charisma and my proficiency bonus are the same, I'm just going to roll that.
Cool.
Which is a flat roll.
You're gonna convince it to craft its.
I'm going to convince it to craft itself. So that's a 17 plus 2d4. So that's when we solve the 2. That's going to be a 24.
Okay, that's success.
All right.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So when I'm keeping track of crafting fails and crafting successes to know if I have a +1 or a +2 or whatever, is that different than... So if it's a crafting success, does that mean I fully completed the item?
Yes.
You know? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, good. Then I'm doing this correctly. Okay, sorry. I'm done.
Cool. And I'm at 4 fails. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. That's a 21 without any additional... 22, actually, without any additional things.
Okay, make sure you're rolling advantage too, just in case you get that nat 20.
Oh, I get advantage?
Yep, everybody's getting advantage because we're assuming at this point in time, like you guys have been at this for so long, you're getting good.
Oh, okay.
We have a
Well,
year's
that was-
worth of experience.
And this
I mean, with
Yeah.
Malvis, I wouldn't assume, but okay.
That's true.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is roll number 3. Ooh, 19 plus 25, 26, not including the 1d4, so that's a 3rd success.
Perfect. Okay, and that's your success.
That's
Yep.
I only need 3 in a legendary?
Yep.
Oh, I thought I need 4. Hell yeah, let's go.
You need to do 3-4 times. I think I might have nerfed legendary a little bit, but it's all right.
Honestly, I don't know if you did, because the number of times that I failed legendary is obscene. So I think you did it good.
Okay. All right. Who's next?
I can go next.
Okay. Go ahead, Inara. And what level are you, or what difficulty are you crafting?
I was gonna make a dragon hide belt.
Okay.
And what do we have to do for very rare?
You have to get 7 out of 10 successes, but it's just 1, and then you're done.
And what was rare?
Rare was 5 out of 7. The rolls are also more gracious than, like, the one above it.
I think I'd probably be okay with just doing the rare one because...
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So... Okay. It's been a while since I didn't go in last week. So we roll our...
Proficiency, add advantage, and then you add plus 2. Is it 2d6, Nate, or is it 2d4?
It's D4.
You cut out, I
D4.
didn't hear you.
2d4 as well for the first one, and then after that 1d4.
I don't know if Joe is going awkward for anybody else, but
Can you hear me okay?
He's
Skip?
he's
I didn't hear you
good for
good.
me.
I can hear you out there.
Okay.
Yeah, he's okay.
I'll jump out and jump right back in, but you can go ahead and roll.
So I rolled a
Where are you
d20
there?
plus 2d4.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Anyone else can tell me.
Yeah, plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay. I was like, where's my proficiency? Okay. Okay. So together that would be a 23.
Okay, so that's a success. Go ahead and roll again.
The second time, is it just 1d4?
Yep. But you're still rolling at advantage.
Yep. 20.
Okay, success.
Oh, you said at advantage?
Yep.
Yes, we have a year's worth of experience, so we roll at advantage now.
$14?
14 is a reroll.
Okay. $18?
That's a success.
I hope you're recording.
I am.
29.
Success. You guys will get to see what I do during this on the video.
Hell yeah. But your video's off.
24.
Oh, well, you're in your screen.
Yep. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4, 5.
24.
Yep.
Jacob says another
Success.
dumb thing.
And that's it. You've succeeded.
Okay. Cool. That was rare, right? Okay. Yes. That's the thing I'm gonna have to figure out because we don't have the thing that has that.
Okay. Anybody else going to craft?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. What difficulty are you doing?
Very rare.
Very rare. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Okay, so rolling 2d20. Oh. 14 plus, hold on, 14 and then, well, plus, I get to add 8.
Mm-hmm.
And then the d4, so that'd be above 20, so I don't need to roll the d4.
Yep, that's a success.
Okay. And then I can't roll just normal d20s at advantage. That's silly. Okay. Holy shit.
Did you roll good?
I just rolled snake eyes.
Oh, no!
Oh,
Poor. Unfortunately, it breaks.
That is such a Nate thing. Poor Nate.
It is such a-
right?
It just is a Nate thing.
The way you
Oh,
said it,
man.
it sounded like it was something unexpected. That's why
I
I thought you
mean-
did well.
That is
Nate's gonna quit and go play Zelda.
1 in 400 odds, right? 20 times 20?
I mean,
That sucks.
I'm looking up the math now.
But that's your third fail, so now you get an
Well-
additional +1.
I already had 3 fails, at least.
Oh, okay.
That's what I had written
that
down.
must be fourth fail then. That makes sense.
But I do have, so I was crafting my potion, so now I'm gonna try to craft my Spellguard shield.
Okay.
It's 1 in 400, so it's actually not that unheard
Yeah.
of.
I mean, I don't need you to tell me the odds, I just said 400.
Yeah, Nate did the math in his head. Jacob.
But it does suck. Let's edit that part of Jacob talking out.
Okay, trying again, rolling Spellguard shield.
Okay, what's this difficulty? Very rare?
Very
still?
rare,
Okay.
yeah. Okay, so 16 plus 8 is above 20, so that's a success.
Okay. And for this, 17 plus is a success.
Okay. Okay, so that's 5 plus 8 is 13, and I get to roll a d4. To maybe get to 17. 15.
Okay, 11 through 16 is a re-roll.
Okay, so rolling my d20s. Okay, yep, that's a 19, so that's gonna be a success. That's how many successes? 2?
Yep.
Okay, rolling again. That's an 18, so that's gonna be a success. 3 successes. That's a 16, so that's gonna be a success. That's 4, right?
Yep. Oh wait, I have 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. No, I have 4. I lied.
Okay, so 12 plus 8 is 20, so that's gonna be a success. So now it's 5.
And you really are good at math.
He is.
Good job, Nate.
Yes, I am better with numbers than most other things. 18, so that's gonna be another success. So that's 6. One more. 11 plus 8 is 19, so that's gonna be another success. So I have my spell guard shield.
Excellent.
Yay!
Hell
That's
yeah.
another success. I done now.
Okay. All right. Anybody else gonna be?
I have a second item that I have enough stuff for, but if someone else hasn't gone yet, I'll wait.
I think.
I was gonna say the same thing. If I can keep trying to make my ring.
Doorpip, do you have anything to craft?
Yes.
Okay, I'll let you go. And what's the difficulty?
Legendary.
Legendary. All right. Let's do this at advantage.
$19. Wait, no, 20.
Nat 20?
No, dirty.
Okay, that's a success. And for legendary, 19 plus is a success.
22.
Success. Success. Okay, you have completed that round.
Sweet. My item is done. Yay.
Nice.
What'd you make?
Robe of the Archmagi.
Hell yeah.
What does it do?
A bunch of cool stuff.
Alright, that's all I needed to know.
It changes my spell saves to 20 and my spell attack to 20.
Whoa.
This all just makes me feel better for what I'm gonna throw at you towards the end.
I knew it.
Wait, you just got to 20?
Don't say that.
I knew it.
Yep, I just got to 20 because of that.
Hell yeah.
Right, you just got to 20 what?
Spell slots.
Oh, I see.
And spell
I
save.
thought you meant level 20. I was
Okay.
like, what?
Oh, sorry, spell save. What's spell saves?
So it's what you have to roll against us.
Yeah, it's the DC.
Oh, got it.
My DC is 20 to start with, without anything else.
Got it. Okay.
Deal with it, Joe.
Yeah. We're gonna throw at you.
Oh, there's
Look what we're gonna throw at you. You better watch out.
I hope it's enough. Okay, all right. Who's gonna craft the second item?
Me. So I expended the other thing I used, correct? So do I have to collect another leather?
Yes.
Okay. So I am now beginning work on my Vorpal axe. I think.
Okay.
It's a legendary.
Okay.
It chops things heads off.
All right. Legendary, you need a 19 plus to succeed.
I
One.
get advantage on this.
Yep, you get advantage. 1 through 15 is an instant fail.
And I get a D4.
2d4 at first, and then 1d4 after.
That first one is that first one. Oh, and then so that first one would be a 22, but I'll roll this one anyway for advantage. The second one would be a 23.
Okay, success either way.
Okay, and then I will roll again. Oops, I rolled 2d20. Well, that's okay. I'll just say that. Let me roll a second d4. So with advantage, if I ignore that one and do that, so then I rolled a 27.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I rolled a 24.
Okay.
So that's 3 successes,
Yep.
right?
Yep. You completed that round.
Woo!
All right, and then Malvis, you had something to craft again?
Yes. So I have enough for to try to make a very rare Rod of the Pack Keeper.
Okay.
So I need 7 for that.
Let's see. Yep, you need 7 successes. 17
Okay.
plus is a success. 1 through 10 is an instant fail.
Okay, well that's a 17 right off the bat with anything else added to it. So that's 1 success. 18 actually. No, 17. It's 18, 2 successes.
Okay.
Dirty 20, that's 3 successes.
Okay.
Natural 20!
Okay, that gives you 3 successes, which puts you at 6. You just need 1 more.
Okay.
You can do it.
And 21.
Okay, that's it.
Nice.
Successfully completed it.
Rod of the Pack. All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
Now I gotta get more diamonds.
All right, so who's going to go back into the Veil?
I will go back into the Veil.
I will not. I cannot.
Drop that, we'll
It's
go.
probably a good thing you don't go.
Does anyone want to help me?
Yes, Chop will help.
Okay. Looking at the things that I want, I would still like a adamantine breastplate.
So I guess I'm killing Wolverine.
Bum,
Yes.
bum, bum.
I mean, I don't have anything else that I was planning on definitely making, but if like people need people to go in, I could. So I don't know that I've been affected at all yet, so.
You're coming.
Not just going to chop though.
I have a bunch of stuff I need to finish still.
You need more materials for it, though, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm definitely going.
I'll go too.
Okay. All right.
Is there anyone else? Is there anyone else that's relying on Chop for items?
How many different materials can we carry? One?
2.
One big, one small, right?
Yep, 1 big, 1 small, or 2 small.
What qualifies as big and small? I don't remember this.
Uh,
The small are the reusable items.
Yeah, basically
Or
what
not reusable, one
Oh.
use, single use. Sorry.
what
So I need a leather and I need metal, so I can't carry both of those.
yeah, what I have is armor and weapons are considered like a big
Oh,
item.
yeah.
Those are
Gotcha.
all. Anything else is considered small.
Oh. I could have been doing that differently then.
I have 2 big then. So I need someone to carry one for me, or I'm gonna have to wait on one of these.
I can carry one for you.
Alvis and I immediately draw closer to one another.
I'm just getting diamonds, which are for my ring.
Okay.
And I just need one more success.
Are you really sure you should go in there?
I'm looking at 2 fails.
Of course I'm going in there.
I wasn't talking to you, Chop.
I think that was an
Yes.
in-game question.
In Nava.
Of course he's
This is
coming
something
in.
that I must do.
Yeah, he's not a coward.
You're just looking for gems. I could go in there. I haven't been affected by it.
He's fine.
No,
Just-
this is something that I must do. It is
Yeah.
important to me. Please.
Right, he's got to do it.
Wait, how about... Chop it, do you mind just like standing over there as I talk to Nara?
Oh, all right.
I take 1 step away and cross my arms.
Come on, let's go. Hurry up,
Hold on.
finish the conversation.
Hold on. I have... Oh, that's a horrible word. Habib. I feel like I would have taught you some things, and like in Infernal, Habib means my love.
Okay.
So Habib. Yeah, I was saying these words, and I'm like, wait, you don't know what I'm saying.
Wait, I would understand it anyway because I can understand all languages. So.
Oh, yeah. It's like, Habib,
But
This
Malvis
is
probably
something-
forgot that.
probably. This is something that I must do. You come with me. You come as well. And if I'm with you, I know that there's no way I can forget you. First of all. Second of all, if I do forget someone, you will let me know who they are. I trust you wholly.
Hmm.
I still don't think it's a good idea.
If this time does not work out, if I am too far gone at that point, or if I'm unsuccessful with my creation here, I will not go in again. How about that? Compromise.
You promise?
I swear. Upon my mother and my father.
Okay.
And I kiss her on the forehead.
All right.
All right, everybody who is going in, go ahead and roll Constitution save.
And don't forget to add your D4s.
2 of them, right?
2 of them.
2 of them?
2 of them.
Yeah.
You said Is it a saving throw or a regular Constitution roll?
Saving throw.
Saving throw.
I have rolled a 34.
Holy shit.
I have
That
rolled
is-
a measly 30.
Yeah. That is what Steve and I are talking about.
Empty.
And this is a straight up roll, not advantage.
That's
Oh
fine.
no, David.
David,
Oh,
that's bad.
No.
David, if you
11
consider-
total.
That's
Okay.
bad.
So
Oh,
I
God.
guess I never got clarity. Steve Chop. Is anybody getting a second? Are you getting somebody else a second item?
I don't think I've gotten anybody's second item. What would you
I-
like?
Oh wait, I wanted you to get my large item. Unless
I'm
you
Well,
want
getting
me
your.
to-
getting-
I'm getting your
Oh wait,
large item.
Malvis is getting my large item. Sorry.
I'm getting
Yes,
the
you're right.
adamantium for.
You're killing Wolverine. I
Okay.
remember now.
Yeah, I'm killing Wolverine.
Yep.
Okay.
You need me to get something small too? I can do that.
Yeah, so would Joe would I guess maybe this wouldn't be considered a small item, the Master's Amulet, which is basically tied to a shield guardian.
It's tied to a shield guardian?
Yeah,
What does that mean?
it's basically like you have. I don't know exactly what a shield guardian is.
Shield Guardian is the construct. So it's gonna be pretty. If I'm thinking of it correctly, it's like
So it's an amulet that turns into like a golem, basically.
yeah,
I don't think it turns into it. I think it just allows you to control it or like
What is it called?
yeah.
have it.
Shield
an
Guardian
act-
it's a large construct.
But he's crafting an amulet, right?
Yes,
Right.
but I assume would have to create said shield guardian.
Well, I think that would be two separate things. Like, you could create the
Yeah.
Well, the amulet is
I'm-
invoking some sort of magic that summons the guardian, right?
What's it called? The Master's Amulet.
I would
I'm-
think
I'm-
you just
I'm
need
reading it
materials
now.
for the amulet.
So-
I don't
so-
think you need to worry about the guardian at all. But
No, you need the Guardian and the amulet. So every
That's what
Shield
it makes
Guardian
it look
has an amulet magically linked to it. A Shield Guardian can have only one corresponding amulet, and if that amulet is destroyed, the Shield Guardian is incapacitated until a replacement is created.
How cool
I'm
would that be
waiting-
for the story if Orval built his own shield guardian that was like Barry the Second after his
Barry.
father built one? That'd be so cool.
That was kind of the idea, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
From my
Good.
world, it would have just been my uncle that was building, because in my world, Mitchum never went down that artificer path.
You get a win from me for lore.
There you go.
But I'm worried that that's going to make things really complicated.
We don't
Things
care.
are
It
already
sounds
complicated.
awesome.
Do it.
I don't care how complicated it is.
Do
It's
you want
awesome.
material for the amulet then, right?
Yeah, that would be the small item.
Well,
Yep.
question. So the amulet lets you control it. Did Mitram have some sort of amulet, or Barry was
no,
just like
Barry
his
was
own
just
thing?
a Warforged.
Okay.
I mean, he
Cool.
wasn't just a warforged.
He was our Warforged,
Correct.
and then he died because I
Okay,
made
cool.
a bad decision.
Thank you, Steve.
You're welcome.
Mhm. Don't thank me. Thank Chop.
Thanks, Zach. Oh,
Thanks, Chop.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next thing I need to know is just who's all going to try to go in together.
Who all is going in? There was a.
It sounds like everybody except for Orville.
Actually, I'm gonna stay quiet for this one.
Chop will go in, and then whoever wants to follow him can follow him.
yeah, I'll follow him again.
Okay.
I would not follow Chop.
Would you follow Chopette?
I would follow Chopette.
Makes it interesting.
Oh,
for
what are you
Anara.
gonna do now, Anara?
Well, I feel like then I would go because I'm like, I'm really not here to get anything. I'm just more to like make sure that,
To babysit.
yeah. Essentially. I mean, I think it's really only going to make sure that Malvis doesn't go crazy.
Okay. All right. So
Got news for you.
I'm gonna do a little bit more since all four of you are together.
Okay.
Or all five. Wait. Door Pip, do you go with them as well?
Yes.
Okay. So the five of you go in, and when you emerge, you are in this tavern place, and you see Orville beckoning you all to come sit by him at a table.
I say to the group, remember, this isn't the real Orville. None of that traitor crap, okay?
What do you mean, traitor crap?
What do you think he means? I say,
Nara.
staring at Inara.
Well, there wasn't any crap there. That's why I'm confused.
What do you mean, not the real Orville? Are you crazy?
No, they had too much to drink. Do not worry about the moral.
Right. Don't worry about us, Orval.
Yes,
You're
what do you
very
want?
real.
What do you want? Get to the point.
Sorry, Joe, you can take over again.
Okay, well, if you want to ever step back in, let me know. But Orville is like, it took you guys long enough. We just waiting for our contact to come back with our rewards. Have a seat. I've already ordered some ale for everybody.
I prefer wine.
I just glare at Malvis.
Ale is fine.
As you guys are sitting, you see a couple guys with a couple gals next to them, and they kind of come stumbling over. They're like, "It's the heroes! Heroes! Hey, everybody!" And people are kind of turn to you guys and kind of start cheering. And they're like, "We'd love to hear your details about how you stopped the dragon attack from ever happening."
Well, Malvis, you never cease to love talking about yourself.
Inara, that triggers you a little bit.
It triggers me?
Yeah, you get a little irritated that Chop said that.
Oh. Okay.
Wait,
Like, what are you talking about? Triggers?
Right? Wait, no, I'm not in a fight with Malvis, am I?
no, we're neutral. You and I are neutral.
Sorry,
Look,
I wouldn't say that.
I have
bad.
it in here.
Never
Let me
mind.
look.
Yeah, I also have it.
No,
Sorry, I forgot that I wasn't.
Frustrated but neutral. That's what I wrote.
Oh, what the heck? We'll just let it roll.
Okay. Well, because I was going to say, with neutral, it's kind of up to you. There might be times it's a little negative, but there might be times it's a little positive.
Yeah, we'll roll, let it roll.
Yeah, yes, of course. I will certainly retell our tale of how we, as a group of heroes, vanquished the evil. I banished them, and everyone applauded.
They all kind of look around. They're like, they slowly start clapping. Then everybody kind of gives a very half-hearted clap.
But actually, the better storyteller of this tale is Orval. He can tell it better.
Well, before he can even finish, one of the girls is like, "Wait, last time Chopette was in here, she was talking about the weakest link among you. I want to hear who that is. Chopette, who's the weakest link you think?"
Wait, who said that?
One of the patrons did. Orville kind of looks at you. It looks like in this world, maybe this is something that's done lightheartedly. So Orville looks at you, Chopette. He's like, "Yes, go ahead and tell which one of us is the weakest link." You kind of start hearing people throwing out names. "It's Malvis, isn't it? It's Malvis." "No way, it's Dorpip." "No, it's Chopette. She was setting herself up." "And Nara?" "No, not her."
Is he asking Chop or Chopette? Sorry.
Chopette.
I glance at Inara.
Listen, we're not really here to deal with that right now. But let's just say it's me, alright? Now, anyway, can we move on?
Orville leans in and he's like, we have to keep the patrons occupied. That was part of the last part of the job.
Why?
Oh, so what exactly should I say?
I don't know. Do what we've been doing in the past.
Well, you know me, Orval. I have a short attention span, as you know. You know, with the incident in the dungeon.
Okay.
So, what have we been doing in the past?
Look, honey, he says, and he touches your hand.
What? Get your hands off me! What the feck are you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
Not in public!
Okay.
I say, catching myself.
He's like, what do you mean not in public? This is the longest you've gone not complimenting me on my butt in front of a crowd.
You're right. Wow, honey, your butt's looking real tight in those pants today.
You start...
At this, Chop just rolls his eyes and downs his ale.
People are starting
Just
to
like-
cheer.
I just wanted to giggle. Of
Chopette, like, genuinely looks at his butt now. And then raises her eyebrows.
Why not?
Somebody comes out and they place one material by you guys, and the guy's like, keep them going. We don't want them to see where any of the treasure's coming from. Keep them distracted. He goes off, and people are like, yes, Chopette and Orville are the best couple. People are kind of like, yeah. They're like, I like the new fling, and Nara can't keep her eyes off her new love, they say, looking at Inara, and then looking over at Dorpip.
Chopette starts laughing. Zach starts laughing.
Now, somebody else goes, okay, wait, I got a serious question. So, 3 months ago, Inara, you were dating Chop. You guys broke up. Now you're with Dorpip. Is there any tension between you two?
My hand was on Nara's hand, and I slowly bring it away.
People you can hear are murmuring. And it looks like Orville is like totally comfortable with this. Just like, yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
Sure. Yes. Not knowing what to say, I'm gonna just drink whatever's in front of me too.
So, actually, I'm gonna Chopette, I want you to roll a Constitution. Actually, is there such thing as a persuasion saving throw?
Oh,
No.
just
Is it charisma saving throw?
Charisma saving throw.
Do a charisma
Which is-
saving throw.
What
Okay.
persuasion uses?
Are you sure you didn't mean
Nope,
Constitution?
persuasion.
You mean Strength?
Not even close.
10!
Okay. You had to put everything in you not to make that comment about Inara, but now your anger towards her, like how much anger you have towards her, you can't keep it quiet anymore. Like you're boiling to the point that you need to say something.
Like, what kind of thing am I saying?
Whatever. Well, when they asked you who the weakest link is.
Oh, the weakest link is feckin' Anara. Everyone knows that.
People kind of are laughing, thinking it's like you're trying to be funny, but it's also a little bit of an awkward laugh. And they're like, yeah, real, yeah. They all kind of look around, okay? And one of them says, follow-up question, Chopette. Do you think she's the weakest link because she's been around the bases? She says, they say, looking at all the different people here.
I mean, that's definitely probably a contributing factor. She sleeps around.
What did you just say?
Shut
Oh,
up.
you know Malvis.
There's a lot of woo and like
I'm
She's like
reviewing here.
the party mattress, if you know what I'm
You
saying.
even know what that means, Chopet?
Obviously, it means you'll just sleep with whoever gives you googly eyes.
now
You know
they're.
what? Fuck you.
Chop it. Good night.
Chop doesn't even think that's true. She's just really mad at her and wants these people to, pile on her a little bit.
Chop it. You and I have been traveling together for some time. But check yourself.
What's that, Malvis? Are you horning in on Dorpip's girl?
People are like, ooh, somebody's like, is there something between you two? Dorpip, are you gonna take that?
Yeah, is this some sort of new romance between Malvis and Anara? Maybe Dorpip needs to know about.
Yeah, maybe I do.
Yeah, maybe he does.
This is fun. Let's stay in this world.
How long does it take for someone to forget that someone tried to murder them?
I couldn't find any results.
Is there a question? Is there
Longer than
anyone? Is there anyone who's not drinking their beer yet?
Among the table?
Yeah.
Is there any one of you who hasn't started drinking?
I've taken a couple sips, but then I've stopped and I've kind of pushed it away a little bit.
I don't know. Knowing Chop,
Finished
she
it
probably
because of
drank it all.
everything going on, so
I
Chop
think I will
probably
have
drank
taken
it
Malvis's drink at this point then and finished it off.
Okay.
Didn't even notice. Nope. I look at Door Pimp and go, "Hey, Elders blasted you once. I will do it again."
Dorpip goes to negative.
There might be times we have to re-roll, so people when somebody else kind of jumped in, and you can tell like this pub has been drinking a lot. You can also tell this seems to be a normal occurrence. But somebody else is like, "Hey, Chop, come on. You once said that you thought Inara was the one that got away. Do you still think that?" Now you can roll. You can either just unleash, or you can roll a charisma saving throw to see if you can play it cool. It's up to you what you want to do. But you feel anger inside of you.
Wait, are you saying Chop or Chopette?
Chop.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I will roll to keep it cool. Is that what you want me to roll?
That is a charisma saving throw.
Right. 14.
14. Okay, that's not quite enough. You get so frustrated about the idea that they're putting you two together, and some of the way they've said it, some of the way they've been talking, it actually sounds like, and this was through like whispers through the crowd, you've heard people say, yeah, like, he's not really good unless he's with her. Like, they don't think you're really a good part of the group unless you were with Inara.
The one that got away? I mean, she got away immediately into the arms of Dorpip, so she didn't get away that far.
Oh, you're going to win her back! People start clapping. Woo!
Win her back?
Yeah, come
Win
on.
her back?
Look, somebody says, look, your popularity has been dropping since you two broke up. And sure enough, you see like on the wall, there's like different hero groups, and it's got ratings and popularity of different heroes. And you see that yours is like...
Who's on top?
Right now, it is... It is... Orville. Right behind is Chopette.
Yes!
And there's like a from last 2 weeks, and those two seem to have like jumped a lot. And then it is Dorpip, and then right behind him is Nara, and then it's Malvis, and a little bit behind him is Chop, and Chop has been falling continuously.
You're so unpopular, Steve.
You're less popular than me, you fuckhead.
The 2 weeks we spent together were the worst 2 weeks of my life.
Do you mean 2 years?
2 years?
Oh, it didn't seem like that long.
Yeah, we thought you all were gonna get married.
Married?
You hear whispers.
Married? I start laughing hysterically.
Oh yeah, laugh, because, you know, it wouldn't be that a treat to be with you either.
Ooh.
You don't deserve her. Chop. Your gangly tooth fuckface.
Orville leans forward and goes, Pelvis, what are you doing? You're supposed to be wanting to get with Chopette.
Yeah.
Do you mean Chopette? Chopette is my girl. Orville says, putting his arm around you, Chopette. We're in love.
You're right, I don't deserve her.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go. Oh.
Not even
I think-
the devil himself would deserve having her as his consort.
You hear somebody in the back go, ha! Women.
I'd like to silently cast banishment on that individual.
Yes.
It was like, under
Silently
myself
banish them.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark it as a spell. I don't like it. Was so worth it.
Alright. He disappears, and there's a couple girls back there who see it. They look at each other and they just shrug like, it's fine.
They don't care.
I would like to lean also into Orville and just be like, I'm sorry. Is this all planned? Like, I'm supposed to be. I do not want Inara. I want Chopette.
Yes, because okay. What do you? I don't know. This is how we gain popularity. What you guys got going on right now is good, but you just gotta let me know, okay?
Sure. So if I instead want to join the Inara train, and that you have Chopette, is that
maybe what we could do? Look, he kind of whispers in as Chop's kind of going off. He's like, look, I think it's time just to cut Chop loose. Okay, we got to keep getting jobs, and the only way we get jobs is by staying popular. Ever since Inara and Chop broke up, he's not popular. He doesn't bring the sex appeal. There hasn't been enough big enemies for us to have to fight. I say, keep going with this. Keep going with the feud. I'll jump in with you. We all turn against Chop. And then that will make it good. So good. Keep going. Sorry. Keep going. You're right, Malvis. You're right. Chop, you don't deserve Inara. Inara is the best of our group. Not as good as my gal, Chopette, he says again, kind of caressing the back of your head, Chopette.
Right.
Are there any more drinks at the table that are unfinished?
Anybody not finish their drink?
Me.
Okay.
I grab it, I chuck it. Say, this is a waste of time! And I slam the empty mug down and storm out of the pub. In wherever we are.
You hear people going, boo, boo.
But Chop is going to help us stop the end of the world. Where are we booing him?
They kind of laugh. They're like, Malvis is the funny one. Tell us a joke, Malvis. Another girl goes, no, take off your shirt, Malvis.
No.
I got a question. Girl's like, no, we don't take off your shirt. That's fine. But Chopette, or not Chopette, Dorpip, how is the sex with Inara?
Guess how easy sex with another.
It is not the worst.
People start like giggling. Ah, see, Chop. They're like, I bet if Chop was here, he would not have taken that shit. People are like, yeah, but he's old. Are you guys tired of Chop? Orville's like, actually, Malvis and I were just having a sidebar, and
We are not having any fun.
Malvis and I think it might be time we talk to the group about getting a new 6th member. You hear a couple people being like, boo, but most people are like, finally.
Yeah, it's been a while since Steve made a character anyway. I'm with the group.
Right?
Boo!
Quick side note is I literally for a moment with like how much I just stormed off. I was like, oh god, we can't keep talking. Steve's not here.
The last few items are being brought out to you. Orville turns to you, Chopette. He kind of leans in and he goes, hey, I know we have to do this for show, but I want you to know I've actually really liked my time with you. And he leans in and kisses you.
Oh, snap.
I reach my hand around and grab his butt.
People start like cheering, and then fog starts coming around you guys, and you guys emerge out.
We didn't get anything.
They
Yeah,
gave you
brought
this.
us everything. Well, we drank and thought about shit.
It's the reality TV episode.
Excellent.
Door Pip, people start panicking as the rest of your people have left, but you're still sitting there.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
They're like, what? Was that a Malvis trick? What'd you do?
I get up and I try to follow them.
It's just the tavern.
How did
You're
we?
stuck there.
Dorpip, what number is this for you?
That's
2.
where Opal was last time, I think.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
wait. Yeah.
No, he's 2.
Yep. You guys see Door Pip with you, and he's looking around confused.
I think he's stuck.
Dorpip,
A waitress is
No,
calling
he
your...
looks just fine to me.
A waitress is calling your name. Door Pip.
Dorpip.
Maybe someone should slap him. That worked with Oracle.
Chop, go slap his butt. Or chop it, either one of you.
I go and look at Malvis or Orville's butt.
He doesn't.
No,
Dorpip.
Orville or Dorpip?
Yeah.
Orville's.
Go over.
I look at everyone's butt.
You are.
I just quick look at everyone's butt.
You're currently looking at Orville. You like come in and beeline to him, and you're like,
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I beeline to Orville and say, "I'm gonna cup a feel quick."
Excuse me.
Sorry. Orville, I just have to check something, make sure you're not going insane. So if you could just stand still a minute. I walk around behind him. All right. Yep. I think you're okay.
Who are you and why are you touching my rear?
No, I was just making sure that you were okay while we were gone. It's Chop It, by the way.
okay. So then you come back, and yeah, who's gonna try to help Door Pip get out of this?
Is something wrong with Dorpip?
Who said?
Let me try this again.
Malvis will.
Okay, go ahead.
For sure. Really.
Do a strength check.
Oh god. You sure?
Yep.
Is that really what you want?
Yep. And Door Pip, make a Constitution save.
Ooh, okay, that turned out well. 13.
Did I say Malvis? Because I meant Chop, because I thought Chop was doing it.
I think they both
I was going
said
to, but Malvis went first, I think.
Okay.
Well, Chop was standing by and watching how this goes.
Dorpip, what's your Constitution saving throw?
22.
Okay. This waitress like slaps you.
What was that for?
I'm trying to get you. What do you mean what is it for? You're in the city place. We are taking the phone.
Why are you getting beers for everybody? Why'd you slap me?
Because you are the only one who's still in there. You're all out.
Malvis.
My drink is empty.
Just here. This is how you do it, Malvis. And I slap him.
Okay, go ahead and roll a strength check. Or athletics check, you can add that. Sorry if that screwed you over, Malvis.
No, it's literally the exact same.
30.
Okay, go ahead and roll Constitution saving throw, Dorpip.
Oh my god, your strength is plus 15. Holy shit.
And advantage.
Oh my god. Even with your 22.
18.
18. You suddenly feel like you go through a tunnel of light and you hit a wall on the way. But you're back. But you still see like some patrons, some tables. It's really messing with your head right now because it looks like you're back, but it looks like there's parts of the tavern there as well. So it's taking you a little bit to orientate yourself, but you are recognizing you're back. What's the move? What's it like when you guys get back? Do you guys all disperse? Is there anything that happens between everybody, or do you just disperse?
I think we just dispersed.
Chop and Dorpip as I can.
Malvis is trying to
What?
like laugh with everyone about this. Malvis is trying to laugh with everyone about this, just like the ridiculousness of being like, "Hey, Chapit, do you remember when you and Oliver were a couple?"
Chopet just like blushes, and she's sitting next to Orval right now, and she's like, "Shut up, Malvis."
Couple.
Yeah,
Excuse
it's-
me. Is that why? Is that why earlier?
No, I was making sure you were safe. Shut up. Let me tell you some more stories, okay? Let's go get lunch.
That's how it started.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just lunch.
What happens?
Yeah. So, that you guys have some crafting materials, and that is where we will leave off for this session. Gonna stop the recording.
No.
Edit that out.